hope you enjoyed your 4th of July yesterday. Those of you that were here, played a little capture the flag yesterday. Had to switch things up a little bit. There was more people than I thought were going to attend, so we ended up having 4 teams instead of just 2. Matt Olson, are you here? He seemed to be the one major casualty. He got a little cut on his hand. Nobody broke any bones, so that was a good thing. I was all worried about that because I was afraid somebody's going to be running, not pay attention, and run right into the tree. That would have been an awful thing. Very, very awful. We did have some, what would you call it? Going Indian. I think we went into the woods over here and kind of stuck back. Creative. Creative, I like that. But then I had to tell you, you got to stop doing that. Poison ivy, I don't know. Very bad. Poison ivy. What happened? I got poison ivy at camp. That does happen at camp, but it shouldn't happen at a running camp. Today's a long run day. But before I get to that, I don't know if you noticed, there is a banner for Eric Sylvester. If you were here yesterday, you had a chance to meet Eric Sylvester. He was here. And signing a banner for him. Eric has an illness that's preventing him from running. And I think about him, and I've thought about him just about every day of camp so far, because he's someone who wants to be here to run, but he can't, because it would wear him out too much. And he needs to fight this illness and can't devote energy to running. And I think about myself, and I'm like, oh, if I'm going to whine and complain about running, when I know that there's somebody else who would gladly trade places with me, then I need to stop whining and complaining. I am fortunate. I got both feet, legs, arms. They work for the most part as the way they're supposed to. And I can go out here and I can run around. A gift that I've been given. A gift that he has, but he's going to have to wait on it until he makes his way through this illness. So the great thing to do is sign your name on there. Hopefully he's fully back to health next year, and then we can be part of this. So that's why we made that. It's nice to be great, but it's greater to be nice. So here's your chance. Now, I would really hope, and I just got to mention this because this has happened before, some things that I've done. I would really hope that you would not put anything that's of a negative variety on there, thinking it's funny. Because he's going to read it. He's going to find it, and then, who put this on here? So, that's your opportunity to encourage somebody, and I hope you take good advantage of it. Tomorrow, if you're in high school, opportunity for you to run hills. 2 weeks ago, there were 7 people there. Last week, we had a great percentage increase, 30% increase. We went up to 9. There's 9 people there. Now, maybe I'm speaking to the choir right here, preaching to the choir, that how hard is it to win a state title? It's really hard. And you cannot do it by yourself. Roe, I think that back. You could win the individual title. Unless Maddox does something about it. But you can't win a team title all by yourself. So a couple weeks ago, you guys were there, and Rahman was there, and who else was there? Was Schlemmel there? No. How about Connor York? No Connor York. How about anybody else? Let's pick up people. But we know Julia's got a broken foot. Bashkawi. Oh, no set. Hold on. Connor, you think any of those guys are going to beat us up Saturday? I'm not sure. If they're not going to show up on Saturday, maybe they don't. So maybe that'll help us to figure out, okay, who should we devote time and energy to? Well, you're not there on Saturday, so you send a message. We're always sending a message with our behavior. Always. And other people interpret that. They may interpret it wrong, So that's why you got to make sure that you send a message. That's the message I want to send. So if you don't show up on a Saturday, send a message. That's the message you want to send. I'm going to be there tomorrow, sacrificing my morning. I don't get to sleep in either. Saturday would be one of my one chances to do that. I'll be there. I'm going to a wedding tonight too. But I'll be there, Connor York. I'll see if I see you there. Nobody falls to the top of the mountain. You got to climb, and you get some hills on Saturday, opportunity to work, make yourself better. I put on the board over there how many are supposed to do. Freshmen, if any girls decide to come out there, you do half of what's on that board. All right, today's long run. The objective of the long run, Mr. Snyder, is just to put in time. Put in foot time. You should, after you're finished with this, say, I could have run a lot faster. Good! But that wasn't the goal for today. That was the goal when you were doing pace changers, or when you were doing segments, or when you were running quarters. Today, we're just putting in time. Putting in time. The goal, Sarah, would be to go just a little bit further than you did before. So if you run 3 miles on your long run, maybe go 3 miles to the clock, and then you go to, I don't know, maybe down to the safety town and back. This week on the board, it said this was the moment that made everything else possible. Maybe that moment is tomorrow, when you show up for hills. Made everything else possible. If you are in grade school, you don't have to show up for those hills. But the high school is going to meet at 8 o'clock over at York High School. Were there any more kids there last week? No, they didn't make it. Who did? Lake Forest kids were there. Oh! Let's see if we can have more Lake Forest, Morton, Addison, let's see who else. Oh, Hilliard, Darby. Guy from Ohio is going to be there tomorrow. Guy from Ohio is going to make it. Can't let him. More people from non-York school. So do your part. Questions of me. All right, Bridget, I know you have questions. You do not. No. If you are in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, enjoy your weekend. Caleb. Can you show up? No. That's awesome. But no, you can't. That's just for high school. Just for high school. I like that, though. He's eager. Questions? Enjoy your run today. The sun's out, blue sky, green grass, and we're alive, breathing air. Make sure you're talking to some other people. Enjoy this run. Don't dread it. What's that?
Plums.
Oh, yes. I bought plums. I got 2 cases of plums. After you finish, we're not going to wash them for you this week. I'm sorry. We did that over at the drink fountain. So my suggestion is once you take your plum, you go over to the drinking fountain and you rinse it off. Chemicals and stuff like that on there. Just get that off. What about the chlorine? No, there's no chlorine in the drinking fountain.
Not that fountain.
Yeah, don't put it in that fountain. People let their dogs go in that fountain. Don't go in that fountain. That's a drinking fountain over here. All right. Do they need to go back over here? You guys?
Yeah, they're supposed to do power routine.
Oh gosh, power routine for you guys. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, that's wonderful. All right, 8th graders, 7th graders, 5th, 6th.